So my motto is when plants bloom, they're happy. But when some plants, like some succulents and some cacti, when they bloom, they will die after, right? So it's really dependent on the plant itself. And so that specific type of bloom is called a death bloom because they bloom and then they die. Now, these type of plants are called monocarpic plants. Mono, one, carpic comes from a Greek word meaning like flowering or fruit, right? And so with monocarpic plants or monocarpic succulents, once they bloom, they die again, but the bloom tends to come from the very center of the plant. So that's what's really special about it. It will bloom directly from the center. Now, why I'm not worried about this one that's blooming from the center is because this is not a monocarpic succulent. So this is a polycarpic succulent, which means it will bloom and flower multiple times and it will not die. Some monocarpic plants are, for example, agave, succulents, semperviums, kalanchoe. They tend to be death bloomers, so they'll only bloom once in their life. The good thing about monocarpic plants, though, is that when they death bloom, they tend to give you a lot of offspring or at least seeds, so you're not just left with anything. The century plant, for example, a plant that could live for like hundreds of years, but when it blooms, really beautiful, really big bloom, it then dies. Some echeveria as well. So not all, most echeveria are polycarpic, but there are some that are monocarpic. So you really just look it up and you'll know. But again, the good thing with monocarpic plants are that when they bloom, you get little babies.